Congress could get Mueller report in April, Graham says. Washington AP Attorney General William Barr has told the chairman of the Senate Judiciary Committee that he's combing through special counsel Robert Mueller's report, removing information that can't be legally disclosed in hopes of releasing it to Congress in April. South Carolina Senator Lindsey Graham told the Associated Press on Wednesday that he had dinner the previous evening with Barr, who said he is willing to testify before Graham's committee after he sends the report to Congress. Justice Department officials said Tuesday that more information could be released in weeks, not months. Graham said the Attorney General is going through the report to take out grand jury material and classified information, both of which can't be publicly disclosed under the law. Barr wants to make sure nothing is released that could compromise national security or intelligence sources and methods, Graham said. He said Barr also told him he wants to check with prosecutors who have cases associated with Mueller's Russia investigation. Mueller had referred cases to other federal courts as part of his probe. Graham later told CNN he had spoken to President Donald Trump about the Mueller report, who said just release it. Graham said Trump was unlikely to claim executive privilege on any of the material. The Attorney General released a 4-page summary of Mueller's confidential report on Sunday that said the special counsel did not find that Trump's campaign conspired or coordinated with the Russian government to influence the 2016 presidential election. It also said that Mueller reached no conclusion on whether Trump obstructed the federal investigation, instead setting out evidence on both sides of the question. Emboldened by the end of the investigation, Trump took a victory lap on Capitol Hill on Tuesday, as Democrats pressed insistently for the full report. Trump strode into a high-spirited gathering of Senate Republicans, flanked by party leaders, saying the Attorney General's summary of Mueller's report could not have been better. GOP senators applauded his arrival, and he celebrated what he called his clean bill of health. But challenges are ahead for both the Republicans and the Democrats who hope to deny Trump re-election next year. Both parties are readjusting their aims and strategies in the post-probe landscape, pivoting to health care and other issues that are more important for many voters, even with Mueller's full findings still unknown. At House Speaker Nancy Pelosi's own closed-door caucus meeting Tuesday, she urged rank-and-file Democrats to be calm and focus on the policy promises of health care, jobs and oversight of the administration that helped propel them to the House majority last fall. "Let's just get the goods," Pelosi said. Not that the Democrats are forgetting Russia and the 2016 presidential election. Many Democrats dismiss Barr's 4-page summary as inadequate. "I haven't seen the Mueller report. I've seen the Barr report. And I'm not going to base anything on the Barr report," said Representative Amy Raskin of Maryland. "The president is saying he's been completely and totally exonerated by the report," Raskin said. "The one sentence we've seen from the report says this is not an exoneration of the president." Trump has said he wouldn't mind if the full report were released. but Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell said he's hesitant to agree to releasing information from Mueller that would throw innocent people who've not been charged under the bus. He is blocking legislation approved unanimously by the House calling for the report's release. Russia report aside, the president showed an eagerness to move on. He told GOP senators that health care should be their focus heading into the 2020 election. He said he wants them to abandon efforts to simply repeal Obamacare and instead focus on a replacement for President Barack Obama's signature law. The president seemed to have heeded advice from allies, including Graham, who encouraged him to use the political capital he's now gained to accomplish policy goals. Pelosi's advice to Democrats to stick with the strategy that won them control of the House in 2018 was reinforced by Obama himself, who counseled freshman Democrats at a reception Monday night. Obama advised the newly elected lawmakers to focus on constituents' hopes and concerns, while also identifying issues they feel so strongly about that they'd be willing to lose their House seats in fights over them, according to people at the private party. The focus must go beyond Russia and collusion, Democratic leaders said. House Democrats did not win the election on collusion. We didn't win the election on impeachment. We didn't win the election on obstruction of justice, said Representative Hakeem Jeffries of New York, the Democratic caucus chairman. Our candidates didn't even talk about those issues. What we all collectively talked about was making life better for everyday Americans, and that's what we're going to continue to do. At the same time, Democrats will continue their investigations of the Trump-Russia connection and other aspects of the president's finances and business practices, including his tax returns. You can't move forward on a 4-page memo, said Representative Karen Bass of California. It's hard for me to accept that as an objective opinion. 6 House Democratic Committee chairmen have written to Barr asking to have Mueller's full report by April 2. If not, they have suggested subpoenas could be issued.